All right, well, Great Day is kicking off a fun new series with Lauren Richardson this month. She's checking out fun things you can do as a family to get into the fall spirit.
This week, Lauren met up with Wood and Word Blooms to show us how to make a festive autumn wreath. Take a look.
All right, hi everybody. I'm here today with Jen from Wood and Word Blooms. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about making a festive fall wreath. And I love these different displays that you have on the table here. So tell me a little bit about this.
So I think one of the most important things about decorating for fall is getting either like a spot on your wall or a door, you know, done up really cute for the season. And so there's a lot of different ways you can do that. I think everyone thinks of wreaths and they think of your typical grapevine wreath.
Which I love.
Which this is the one that's fully covered completely, but you can also do it like this wreath here where you just do a partial and you kind of do the swag on the side.
This is kind of a spooky theme.
Another cool option is to do a wood bead wreath.
I love that.
And so this is done on, well, you can just do the full wood beads, or these are half wood beads that are glued onto a wood form. And then I've done these up with just some greenery that you can find at the craft stores, or it can be flowers. These are my wood flowers that I work with, but you could use silk flowers or dried flowers as well. Another option, and this is kind of both rustic and modern at the same time. It is grapevine around the outside, but it's chicken wire on the inside. So if farmhouse is your thing and doing like a fall farmhouse vibe, then this wreath is perfect. So you can do a swag around, you could decorate around the whole wreath.
I love that.
And again, so this one, I just really went with a fun, festive fall colors. So you want to think about the reds, the oranges, the yellows. Some people like to do just nice neutral colors like ivory, and these are the bark flowers, which is actually the outer part of the plant that the wood flowers are made from.
And I love the
macrame
too,
yeah.
You know.
So this is a really simple macrame that anyone could do. If you can tie your shoes, you could completely make this. But I think we should make the simplest kind of wreath, which is a grapevine wreath.
Yeah, let's start.
Anybody, even you, Lauren, can make a grapevine wreath.
I can do it. Okay.
You've got this.
All right, well, let's get those materials and get started. Okay, so here we are. So tell me the materials that we have on the table right now.
So the first thing you're going to get is a grapevine wreath, and these come in different sizes. This is an 18-inch, which I'd say is pretty standard if you're going to put it on your door. But if you've got really big doors or a giant wall space, you can go even bigger. And then the next thing you're going to need are all of your bushes of greenery, or in this case, red. We've got different fun fillers. Yep, so we've got leaves, and then we've got some eucalyptus here as well that has a little like pinkish orangey tint to it. So what I do is you walk through the craft store and you are drawn to a color palette, or maybe you have a color palette that you want. They really divide things up with a color palette, so you could even stay in one little section and know like everything here is kind of going to match.
Right.
And so I always sort of think like, where is my center point? So for me, I'm just going to say this is our center point.
So
And
that's where you start.
It'll go, the greenery will go out in this way, and then it'll go out in that way.
Okay.
And so strangely enough, I actually like to start on the end out here. And so I know I want to start with some of this fun kind of feathery filler, and so I'm gonna go in about
just kind of like put
halfway,
it, just
probably
stick
like
it
down
in there.
a little bit lower.
Okay.
But yeah,
And I'm not like very artistic, so then I'm a good person to test this out with.
You're just gonna slide it in.
Okay. Just
Right-
kind of like,
right in
I
the
like that there's
grapevine.
like grooves that you can just easily put it in.
Absolutely. So we've got our glue gun here. If a piece doesn't want to stay, we can do that. And I'm just going to work my way down. So I'm kind of alternating the different types of greenery and the leaves. So this is our base.
Okay.
And then we'll come in later with flowers and fillers.
Right.
So any of this can just be got at any store, like Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby.
Right.
Etsy has people who sell this kind of stuff. And what's really great too is because this isn't fresh, right? You can use this year after year. And say you get tired of an aspect of it, you're like, oh, I don't want this.
You can just
this
change
leaf
it.
in here. I could change this. And then another tip is you get to the center point, you have to have something kind of sticking out here. It looks a little empty. So we're gonna go right sideways through there as well.
I
So
see.
you can see, we've got a little bit of mess here, but
Wow.
you can see we've got just the base of our wreath. All right, so we're gonna start in by coming in with a pop of a different color.
Okay.
So we've got all of these pinks and green tones. So coming in with something that's ivory is gonna catch that eye and give it that little bit of brightening.
Great.
And so this is a pretty big piece. So we're gonna try and see what happens if we cut it and put the whole thing in. But if we think it's too much, the great thing is we can also pop pieces off. So in floral
like
design, things are really nice in threes. Odd numbers are pleasing to the eye.
Oh, that's right. I remember you said that.
Yeah.
Threes. Keep it in a 3.
So maybe like somewhere like in this area, maybe. So these are some nice coordinating flowers. You can see we've got the orange tone, we've got the red, we've got the sort of like the mauvey dusty pink color as well.
Yes, I love
and
the
so
colors.
With the wood flowers, I actually dyed these to match the wreath because I wanted them to be the exact look I was going for.
Right.
So we're gonna add just a little dab of hot glue, and we're gonna slide in a little wire here.
Oh, right.
And then, so they don't come with stems, they come just as is in an ivory color.
And you stick on the stems.
Yeah, we can stick the stems on.
Okay.
And then I sort of just thread it on the back side. I'll just go and thread it back up through so that it holds. So
Oh, I love it.
you can see how quick and easy this came together pretty fast.
I mean, if I could do it, anybody could do it. That's what I
Right?
think, honestly. It's beautiful.
I know, right? I know. I'm going to
I love
slap
it.
this up on my door today, I think. It
Well,
looks good.
thank you so much, Jen. This was so
Yeah.
awesome. And thank you for all the tips for fall wreath making. So
Absolutely.
definitely use some of these.
All right, listen to this. Wood and Word Blooms also has several workshops and different classes offered to make arrangements and wreaths.
For more information on how to sign up, you can go to their website. It's woodandwordblooms.com.
All right.